Welcome back, friends, to the new unit number 6 of the subject Transportation Engineering 1 of BTech final year Civil Engineering. Myself, Assistant Professor Nitish Arun Moite, working in the Department of Civil Engineering of Bharati Vidyapit's College of Engineering, Kolhapur. I completed my master's degree in civil structures. Okay, so in the today's session, we are going to discuss the points that are first, what do you mean by tunnel engineering? Then certain introduction to the tunneling, its historical background. Then what are the advantages of tunneling and disadvantages of tunneling? Okay, so we'll move further. So here you can see some of the images that we are going to see first of all. Okay, a person who is standing inside the tunnel. Okay, so which is rounded one. Okay, so here you can see one machine is there, which is nothing but tunnel boring machine. Okay, some arch type here it is, tunnel is there. Okay, how the excavation is going on. Okay, the installation of TBM the persons are doing. Okay, then after finishing such kind of lightning is been done. Okay, which is required in the tunnel again, which you can see here, which can be also used for the transfer of the railways. Okay, then these are the again next image of how the said correspondingly lightning is been done in the tunneling. Okay, so we'll go one by one. Tunnel engineering. Okay, so tunnel engineering is nothing but one kind of underground or underwater passageway which has been excavated, okay, through the surrounding soil, earth, rock, which has been enclosed except for entry and exit. Okay, so which is commonly at it at each end. That is correspondingly you can see here in the image. Okay, so this is been open at both the ends. Okay, the tunnel. Okay, so which are been underground. Okay, so that have been constructed below the said soil, earth, or rock. Okay, it might be in the hard rock or in the soft soil. Okay, so which provides an underground or underwater passageway. Okay, so basically that can pass through a hill, under buildings or roads, underwater, or even under entire cities. Okay, so they might be required to transfer an obstacle, create a mass transit systems, provide connections beneath the sea, then accommodate pipelines, provide sewage systems, and so on. Okay, so basically there are a wide range of methods that can be used for the design and construction of tunnels, and depending upon the said scale of the tunnel required for what purpose you are going to construct for the specific ground and groundwater conditions, the depth and the availability space, you can go for the construction of the said tunnel, required tunnel. Okay, so basically a question arises that for what purpose the tunnels are being constructed. So basically first, to provide the shortest route through an obstacle. Suppose there is an obstacle which is becoming an corresponding obstruction to pass through which, so for that purpose you can construct the tunnel. Then to provide the rapid or timely provision of facilities. Okay, suppose within a shortest time you can provide the same facilities. So for that purpose also you can provide the tunnel in order to reduce the time. Then to reduce the steep gradients, especially while climbing up and then climbing down rapidly, that is in short distance. Okay, in such case we require the tunnel. Then to avoid the expensive acquisition of valuable commercial land, in that case, the construction, okay, because some of the lands are very valuable. Okay, so in that case, you can just construct a underground tunnel and go for the construction. Then to avoid the damage of built urban facilities, roads, pavements. Okay, suppose there is an existing structure. Okay, that is, it might be many urban facilities are there, roads and pavements are there. So in order to avoid the damage, you can provide the tunnels without having any damage to that. When the depth of the ground cutting exceeds 20 meters, okay, so when the depth of the said any construction you are going to do, okay, for the construction of the roads, in that case, it's not possible to fill up again because we have seen that cutting and filling is required in the unit number one. Okay, so it becomes difficult and corresponding there are chances of rock falling or settlement of the soil. So in such a case, you can go for directly tunnel. And to avoid the expensive maintenance cost in open cut area in sliding lands that I told you right now, sinking or unstable grounds, snow drifting grounds, ponding, marshy, soaked, etc. areas. Okay, so when the depth of the ground goes on more, okay, so which exceeds 20 meters, so there are chances of having snow drifting grounds, okay, sliding lands are there, or sinking or unstable grounds are there. So which makes an expensive for maintenance of the said road. Okay, so in such a case, directly you can go for the tunnels. So for this purpose, we are going for the construction of the said tunnels. So moving to the further part, history. Okay, how the introduction of the this tunnels were been done. Okay, so basically it was been found that the first tunnel, okay, was been made by the Egyptians and the Babylonians in the 4,000 years ago. Okay, so here you can see some of the images. Okay, so that are been nothing but being constructed, and this tunnel served the purpose of connecting two buildings in Babylon. Okay, so the connection was from the royal palace to the temple, and the length of this tunnel was found out to be 910 meter, which was brick lined. Okay, and correspondingly, the construction of the largest ancient tunnel was been made between Naples and Puzzole in 36 BC. Okay, this tunnel was some 4,800 foot long and 20 foot wide and 30 foot in height. Okay, so it was a road tunnel. Okay, so during the second half of the 20th century, the development and progress of the explosives and sophisticated equipment were flourished that made the tunneling process more feasible. Okay, so this was the historical background of the said our tunnels, ancient tunnels. Moving further, what are the advantages of tunneling? Okay, so now we are knowing for what purpose we are going to construct it, but there are certain advantages and disadvantages of the tunneling. Okay, so before deciding whether to go for the tunneling, tunnel provision of the tunnel or not, we should know what are the advantages of provision of tunnel and what are the disadvantages of that tunnel. Okay, that we are going to construct. Okay, so first advantage is what it is, the tunneling procedure is more economical in nature when it is been required as compared to open cut trench method. Okay, when the depth is beyond the limit, so we have seen that when the depth is which is exceeding 20 meters, so in such a case the construction procedure goes on increasing. So in that case, directly provision of tunnel becomes more economical. Next, the surface life or ground activities like transportation are not disturbed when tunneling is undergone. Okay, so correspondingly, whenever the say tunneling is being going on, okay, so whatever the activities are going on the road surface pavement, okay, so that are not going to disturb because we are at a depth more than 20 meter. Okay, so in between that we are having a hard setup. Okay, so it doesn't disturbs any surface life or ground activities. Next, so this method ensures high speed construction with low power consumption. Okay, so directly we can go for the high speed construction. Then next, so it reduces the noise pollutions as we are knowing that whatever the vehicle movement is there, okay, so which creates a noise pollution. Okay, So in order to reduce noise pollution, also we can go for the construction of the said tunneling. Next, so these methods have freedom from snow and iceberg hazards in areas of high altitudes. So we are knowing that whenever there are any snowfall is there, and due to the snowfall, the said roads are get damaged or correspondingly they are getting blocked. So we are not having the provision of traffic flow movement. Okay, so in that case, whenever there is tunnel is there, we can have free movement of the say traffic, any kind of without having traffic congestion. Okay. Then correspondingly, surface and air interference is restricted for tunnels. Okay. Then correspondingly, this provision of tunnels with easy gradients help in reducing the cost of hauling. Okay. So correspondingly, we are knowing that we are providing the tunnels in order to reduce the time construction. Correspondingly, time and speed can be increased. So in that case, it will ultimately result in reducing the cost of hauling, that is transportation of any object, okay, from one place to another. Then for the so this for the transportation of public utilities, we are knowing that tunneling method has a remarkable advantage compared to the bridge, okay, so which doesn't cause any kind of obstruction. Okay, so this dangerous open cut to a nearby structure when it is needed, it is solved by tunneling method. Okay, so whenever there is open cut dangerous it is there, so in that case, we are going to go with the tunneling method. Okay. And the tunneling grants greater protection in aerial warfare and bombing conditions. Okay. So in the case of any, all of the sudden warfare is there and any bombing conditions are there. So it provides a greater protection in such a case. So these are the various advantages of tunneling. Okay. Moving further, to the disadvantages of tunneling. Okay, so as we have seen, there are certain advantages. Okay, but again, there are certain disadvantages of tunneling because we are knowing that the tunneling is been supposed to be constructed whenever the depth is beyond 20 meter. So ultimately, the initial cost of the commencing the tunnel is high. Okay, as compared to the open cut method. Okay, because we are going to make use of the tunnel boring machine. Okay, so it is correspondingly having a higher construction cost for utilizing that tunnel boring machine, that is TBM, which we are going to see in the further part. Okay, so for that case, we are requiring initial investment, so which is higher as compared to the open cut method. Okay, and correspondingly, uh, it is having certain complexity and difficulties there. Okay. Next one, it is nothing but in this case, highly skilled and experienced designers are required and engineers team only. So which will work best for this operation. Okay. So suppose if any person who is not having a sound knowledge of how the tunneling process is been done, what type of lining is been required, what type of drainage facilities is required. Okay, and correspondingly if there is any damage in the such case or any safety precautions are not there been taken, okay, so there are chances of getting human life problem, and correspondingly ultimately it is going to increase the investment of the said person. So in that case we are requiring highly skilled and experienced designers and engineer team only. Okay, then we are requiring higher and constant supervision from the start to the end of the tunneling project, which is necessary without any compromise. Okay. So if you are doing any kind of compromise, that let it be, it is not going to damage any of the part because whenever the tunneling project is going on and if there is leakage of water, that is of the said leakage of water of the upground or subsurface drainage is there. In that case, if you are not providing any certain provisions there, okay, so it will ultimately result in the failure of the said project. And in this case, again, lastly, highly sophisticated and specialized equipments are necessary to perform the tunneling operations. So likewise of tunneling boring machines, okay, and any excavating materials or equipments are required. Okay, so which are for that we required the experienced persons, highly skilled. and unless and until you are not having such kind of persons or designers or skill or experience, we cannot go for the construction of the tunnel. So these are the certain disadvantages of tunneling. Okay. So in the next session, we will see the points like size and shape of the tunnel and their suitability. Okay. And how they are being utilized, how they are being constructed. Okay. And said what are the lightning. Okay. Then how the construction of the tunneling has been done in the hard rock, soft material. What are the safety measures? Okay. Thank you.